Welcome to Tax Teach. My name is Sean. I'm a certified public accountant in the state of Washington, and I specialize in taxation. Today, I want to go over what a Form W-2 is and just the basics behind the form. A Form W-2 is a form you should receive from your employer, and it summarizes the wages and salaries earned throughout the tax year. It also summarizes the taxes withheld from your paycheck throughout the tax year. If you have multiple employers, you're going to receive multiple Form W-2s. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say evenings you work as a waiter at a restaurant, and during the day you work as a cashier at a grocery store. You're going to receive a W-2 from the restaurant where you work as a waiter, and you'll receive W-2 from the grocery store where you work as a cashier. Another quick example is, let's say you switch jobs throughout the tax year. You're going to receive a W-2 from the job, your old job and your new job. You should receive your W-2 in the month of January. And if you haven't received your W-2 in the month of January, I would talk to your employer to make sure you get that. Without your W-2, you can't start preparing your tax return. There are two ways you can receive a W-2. One is electronically. If you're receiving electronically, you want to talk to your employer. Usually you get your W-2 through your payroll system. So just talk to your employer and how you are going to get your W-2. And then the second one is just through the mail. Your employer will mail you your W-2. Without further ado, I have a basic W-2 I want to show you guys. So let's take a look at it. So here's a Form W-2, a very simple Form W-2 that I drafted up. You can see that it displays your company's name along with its information like its address and its employer identification number. Then there's your information, your address, your social security number. The main things we want to focus on this Form W-2 is line 1, which is your wages, your tips, and other compensation. Line 1, this information is going to go directly to your Form 1040, your income tax return. So that's important. And then line 2, your federal income tax withheld. This is the taxes that were withheld on your paycheck throughout the year. This is also going to go on your Form 1040. So these are the two main items you want to look at. A more complicated Form W-2 would have lines 7, 8, 10, 12. They may also be filled out. But for purposes of this video, I wanted to go over a very simple Form W-2. And depending on where you live in the United States, if you live in Ohio, for example, you'll have a state income tax. Not all states have a state income tax. For example, I live in Washington where there is not a state income tax. But if you do have a state income tax, look at line 17, and this will give you the amount of income tax withheld on your paychecks. And in some states, you might even have a local income tax, so an income tax in your city. So Ohio, for example, Columbus, Ohio has a income tax. And so line 19 and 17 may also go on your Form 1040, your income tax return. Another example of a state that might have a local income tax return is the city of New York. They also impose a local income tax return. So there you have it. This is a very simple Form W-2 I wanted to go over with you guys. And so yeah, there it is. That concludes the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch a more in-depth Form W-2 tutorial, let me know and I can make a video. So just let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see a more complicated Form W-2 for me to go over. I think the plan is on Tuesday, I'm going to release another video going over Form W-4, which is another form people have a lot of questions about. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Take care all. I'll see you next video.